Instructional Technology in the Middle School Classroom, presented by Patty, Cathy, George, and Samina. This middle school reaches a diverse group of students. It struggles with implementing new technologies in a way that moves the learner to the adopter stage in order to support their teachers supporting their students. As a result, the diffusion of innovation decision process could be used to help reach the administration and teachers. Since teachers are an important piece of their students' achievements, they need to be aware of every method that can improve their students' performance. Okay, so you must be wondering about what diffusion of innovation is or how it works. This is all a part of instructional design and technology, or in short, IDT. According to Massey, IDT is a systematic approach to designing instruction in which professionals identify the needs of a learner and set measurable goals and objectives in order to solve an identified problem. So basically, it's a tool for facilitating and improving learning. One such approach of IDT, as I mentioned before, is diffusion of innovations. According to Robinson, diffusion of innovations seeks to explain how innovations are taken up in a population over a period of time. An innovation is an idea, behavior, or object that is perceived as new by its audience. So, in order to spread the idea amongst a diverse population, there needs to be some processes set in place. We must remember that change is not as simple as installing a computer or software program. People and their attitudes with change have to be considered in change management. Let's explore this model further. Our first group is innovators. This group of people are the visionaries who invest a great deal of time developing, researching, and introducing new ideas. Then we have the early adopters. This group is among the first followers who see the benefits of this new idea. They really need to be persuaded, and they sure know how to use this idea to their advantage. Then we have the early majority. This group needs a simple, easy-to-use fix. They need guaranteed results and zero disruptions. Then we have the late majority. This group cannot handle risk. They are very used to being in their comfort zone. They may have a fear of fitting in, and social norms may not really be a part of their thing. Finally, we have the laggards. This group will hold out until the very end. They have the hardest time shifting their paradigm. They may have a lot of criticisms towards a change and need to be reassured that it will be okay. Okay, so getting back to our school. The school first opened its door in August of 2008, so it's fairly a young school. The school has been recognized by the Texas Education Agency for 2008 through 2012 years for achievements on standardized tests. So this gives you some background on the immediate success of the school in a short amount of time. The school's focus is on the successes of all their students, which is really great. But along this process, they have probably failed to streamline the abundant training available for their staff. So in other words, the technology is there, but the staff has never been properly trained to use it. The staff has never become adopters of the technology. Specifically, the problems we face are, there are a numerous number of workshops available that offer loads of information, but there is really not enough time offered during workshops to be able to process all that information. Even after training is over, teachers are sort of left in the dark if they need to turn to someone about any follow-up questions. So what needs to be done is the solutions. Provide only the necessary training, promote interaction and socializations amongst teachers, and create long-term solutions for ongoing support. The outcomes: staff has to become adopters of the systems in order to better provide the needed support of the diverse student population, which is of course our students. In a short period of time, the school has grown, and its rate of rapid growth, the students' success depends on how well equipped its teachers are in accepting this change. The school hopes to have its entire staff properly trained. They would like to use effective training modules and professional enrichment workshops. At this point, the district really needs to engage their staff members to become adopters of technology. Listed are some of the school's strengths. Each classroom is equipped with a set of students' computers, smartboards, document cameras, softwares, nooks, library equipped with resources, and computer labs. Teachers can also access software through their own personal computers at home. The school's weaknesses are there is not enough time to learn how to use the technology properly. More training is needed for new teachers. So how do we get there? The first stage is knowledge. At this stage, a person becomes aware of an innovation and has some idea of how it functions. In the case of our teachers, they are aware of an innovation and have some ideas of how it functions. In the case of our teachers, they are aware of the training material that is available to them, but they have not gotten more in depth with it. The administration will literally need to grab the teacher's attention and create this awareness. The next stage is persuasion. At this stage, the teachers may form a favorable or unfavorable attitude toward the innovation, or something that sparks their interest to further investigate the tool. The next stage is decision. At this stage, the teachers may decide to adopt or reject the innovation, depending on if it's beneficial for their classroom. And finally, implementation and confirmation. In this stage, finally, they may be able to decide to put this innovation into use. The school's current strategy is that they do have the professional development available through the district, and they do offer campus trainings as well. But the future strategy would be to offer effective professional development, on-site trainings, and more computer lab time or access to availability. Some of the alternatives would be to offer more professional development online and a tech person that needs to be on site for immediate assistance. In conclusion, teachers need to gain knowledge on how to properly use the resources available to them. As a whole, school community provides support for teachers in the areas that they need help. Remember that the main purpose is for student success. Thank you for listening to our presentation.